Hey everybody, it's me, the GenX Papa. This is the GenX Effect. So today is day 19 of the Sources Commanded, Mandated, and Dictatorship Type Challenge. It's his 30-day 1-minute video challenge. And today is Civil Wars. This marks the day of First Blood in 1861 in America. Division, separation in our lives. Where are you in an inner battle? Torn between fighting against yourself. Where are you in battles with friends, family, or with others? I had family in the Civil War. My family lineage goes back well before the U.S. became the U.S. I did have my great, it's either 3 or 4 times great grandfather. I think it's 3. He was a private in the Confederacy, Virginia 7th Cavalry, Company B. He was taken POW at Gettysburg and at Antietam. Um, so he was there when Lee surrendered. Uh, where am I with an inner battle with myself? That's a tough one, man. I have a lot of inner battles with myself. The biggest one seems to be um, reverting back to my old ways. And that's, man, it's so easy to happen. All it takes is one person to say the wrong thing, and like instinct kicks in, and I just become this prick. It's this guy who only knows how to handle things one way. And I don't like being him. I don't want to be him. I would try real hard not to be him. But some people are just a mind stain, and they just mess you up. They drag you and draw you. Um, that's probably my biggest inner battle. Is just keeping myself from reverting to myself. If that makes sense. Um, like I said, it's so easy. That's why I avoid things. That's why I just walk away from things because I just know. I just know. I'm an alcoholic. So I got to avoid a bar for sure. I got to avoid. I mean, I don't go to clubs anymore anyway. I'm too old for that shit. But I got to avoid them things. If I go to certain people's houses for certain functions or get-togethers, I need to know: are they going to be drinking today? Because if they are, I might not want to be around them. Some people I'm cool with being around. They're not going to be drinking a buttload, and they're not going to be pushing it on you. Um, some people are just going to be like, oh, it's just one night. Come on, have a beer, have a shot. Let's just party one night. We miss the old you. So I just got to avoid stuff like that. And that's what I do. I avoid things, and I avoid things that trigger me into becoming a person I no longer want to be. There's a very good YouTuber put it to me the other day. That's what she said. Somebody was making her be somebody she used to be, and she didn't want to be that person anymore. And that's what it is. I don't want to be that guy. I was that guy long enough. It didn't do me a whole lot of good. I mean, you know, there's traits about that person that are helpful, but I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be him. It didn't do me. I didn't have a very good life being him. I attract better people and better situations and better opportunities trying to be who I want to be. Now, a nicer, kinder, upbeat, friendly person. It's way better for my life. Um, but that instinct is just always going to be there. It's just I was that other person for so long that I can submit them and hide them, but I can't get rid of them. And some people just have the key to the door to open up and let him out, and I hate that. It feels like a weakness, something I can't control. But it's the truth. It is what it is, right? Just because I don't like it, don't mean I can't admit it. Um, So that's my inner battle. That's the big one. I mean, it's not my inner battle. It's one of my inner battles, but that's the big one. As far as with friends and family and stuff, I don't really have that, because my circle's very small, and I just don't deal with people like that anymore. You show me who you are, and I'm done. That's it. It's you. I don't care who you are. if you if you show me piece of shit ways, I'm walking away. I don't need you. There's too many people in the world for me to worry about being around somebody like that. Just because you're kin, or just because we grew up together, or we're friends. Nah. The way I see it, I outgrew you. You know, so it's time for me to move on. You don't want to grow. That's on you, man. Stay how you want to stay and be how you want to be. Yes, cool. Everybody's allowed to do that. Just know some of us are going to pass you and don't want nothing to do with you. I'll say hi to you maybe if I see you in Walmart or grocery store or something. But that's it. So I don't really have that issue with friends or family. Like I said, my circle's very small. Um, yeah, that's about all I got on that. So those are celebrating. Happy Easter, and I hope you have a good day. I hope it's a great spring day for you. Um, Everything like that. Yeah. So, but that's all I got for today's challenge. Are you locked in? Um, and yeah, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. So, one love, everybody. GenX out.